Welcome back, viewers. We've had an interesting chat actually while the break was here. Okay, I'm going to ask you, we'll come to the final part of our show, so I'm going to ask you one question now, and if you can explain and give a bit of advice to our viewers in terms of halal finance. Okay. And that's your niche, that's what you understand well, so if you can give us some advice on that.
Okay, I'll say spend. As we've discussed throughout the programme, really, the idea is to try and encourage business and grow business and put some of the ideas that many people have into practice. So my advice really would be to go forward on this profit and loss sharing idea. It's really beneficial and you'll really see the benefits and you'll really see some growth in your business. So the people who have seen success throughout their life and they've got that money there but they just don't quite want to let go of it, I'd say to them, let go and invest in some of these opportunities, because not only will you be helping yourself, you'll be helping others, and you already see kind of a growth in your wealth and in the society around you. Okay. So that would be my advice.
Thank you very much.
Profit and loss sharing basis.
That's very good advice, actually. Okay, I'm going to come here and ask about business rates and things like that, which are very important nowadays in businesses. Do you help and assist people in any types of business?
To be honest, part of the consultancy firm, we take on large amounts of business rate jobs from all around the UK.
Okay.
Now, large to small sizes of business rates we deal with. One thing we've realised is what people aren't doing before tying themselves into a lease or renting a property, they're not checking the amount of size or rateable value. You know, they should be doing that. If it's a big place, you should find out the rateable value, whether you qualify for small business rates, whether you do or whether you do not.
Okay.
They need to check these things, but they're just rushing in. Stop rushing in, you know. Get some advice. Advice doesn't cost you, to be honest.
No.
But sometimes you'd rather pay for advice than go out and just soar crazy,
Yeah, and how can someone save money if it's a small business?
For example, if you're a small business, obviously from next year the government's giving out rateable reductions, but this year there's rateable reductions, but there is a rateable value requirement amount. If you, for example, this year, if your business value is below 12,000, you qualify for relief. If you're under 6,000, I think it is, you qualify for zero.
Okay.
But guess what? If you don't apply for this, you don't get it.
You don't get it, yeah. No one's going to come to your door.
No, and no one's going to tell you no.
Yeah, no, that's very good. So businesses, if you are already in businesses, viewers, and if you've got a small business, maybe you're not aware of the business rate reduction you can get. I know there is a lot of businesses that can do with not having any business rates at all, and there is companies out there, as one of the director here says, they can help as well. Do have your business rates looked into. That is very important. Now the other question is commercial insurance.
Yeah.
Which
commercial insurance. Yeah.
How important is it?
It's very important to have commercial insurance. But to be honest, let me tell you something now. My background isn't generally directly in insurance. Here you are yourself, yeah. But basically, the insurance part is people need to know what they're insuring. They can't just go out and make a phone call and get the insurance. You need to know whether you've got your gas certified, your electronic appliance certified, your roof certified. There's lots of certificates needed.
Points there,
you can't just go out and just get insurance, you know. And if anything happens, anything happens, and these things aren't certified, and you don't take the requirements,
insurance
you are not covered. I'm telling you straight, they're not covered.
Yeah. Okay. Branding. Can you tell us a bit about the importance of branding?
Yeah, about the branding. Yeah, just be fresh about the ideas, you know. Call.
All right.
Okay,
no problem. Caller, hello, assalamu alaikum. Where are you calling from?
Walaikum salam. My name is Abu Isa. I'm calling from London.
Yeah. Please, can I have your name?
Abu Isa.
Abu Yusuf. Yeah. Okay. What's your question?
You're talking a lot about graduates and stuff like that. I just want to know more about, like, for example, people who just maybe come off the streets, like maybe trying to get in straight and narrow, coming out of college or even they just dropped out of school. Is there something that you can help them with, assist them with?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Let me answer this. Obviously, coming out of streets, trying to go into straight and narrow, I think the brother mentioned, and I mentioned the apprentice scheme as well. So I think that's an avenue, obviously, if they haven't got like a graduate, if they're not a graduate or if they haven't got qualifications, we could enroll them in level 2, level 3, get them some qualifications, get them more, you know, get them these qualifications to make them more employable going forward.
Okay. Does that answer your question?
No, because the thing is, people, they're really entrepreneurial minded, and like, for example, I give a very bad example. If there's a drug dealer on the street, he's now gone straight now. He's already got a mindset of how to buy and sell a product. Obviously, it's a legal product, but you can actually manage that into something that is more legal and more halal, obviously.
Okay.
So there's something you can help him to open up a business or maybe become a partnership in a business or something.
Yeah, like I said, there's so many opportunities. Obviously, if he's good with selling products, obviously on the streets, obviously which are illegal, obviously he could now transfer his skills onto selling, such as help the brother who manages the sales concept of the software. So he's probably got a good mouth on him or something. So he could obviously establish that through the apprentice scheme, get some qualifications behind him. Depends how many qualifications has he got already, and then capitalize on his sales techniques, obviously, and take it to the halal path that you are,
Can I
referring to.
take over on this one a little bit, brother? Assalamu alaikum. All I'm saying is, if you've got the energy for the business, whoever you are, okay, brother, basically, just if you've got the energy to do the bad things, put this energy into the good perspective and go out there and do whatever you want to do, whether it's lollipops you want to sell or chocolates you want to sell or ice creams you want to sell, just go sell it. If you've got the strength and the ability and the energy, go put it into the right market. That's all I'm saying. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your call, caller. Thank you. Okay, coming on to branding, how important, I know you mentioned branding while we were on the break, you mentioned the importance of branding. Could you?
Branding is obviously very important. Obviously, I'll also answer some of the caller that was saying, I'll leave where we left off. Again, obviously, if you've got the energy for the stuff, obviously you need a logo, branding, you need the right name, for example, you need to sleep on it. You can't just say, oh, I'm selling mangoes and let's call it Mango Shop. But sometimes it's a good thing to do. Mango Shop might sell, do you know what I mean? Because it's what it is. The brand is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? People know what it is, so straight away they sell. So logo, creation of it, the creativity part of it is very important. It's got to be a lot of freshness, a lot of vibrant colours, a lot of good things. It needs a lot of life. It's like giving birth to a brand new thing.
Yeah, that's very important. In my opinion, branding is probably one of the most important things, especially if you've been in business for a year or two. You'd really need to take that forward now and start. I mean, if you look at it, if you look at Tesco, what colours does come in your mind?
Yes.
If you take Asda, what colour comes in your mind? It's all about branding.
Branding,
Put it into our head so much, and we need to do that. Even if we're a local business, maybe it's a restaurant serving the local community. Within that community, we need to create an awareness through branding. You guys do chocolate printing, etc. Why do we do it? There's a reason behind it, and that's, I believe, a lot of successful business do.
Is it okay if I speak in a little bit of Bangla so I can explain to the viewers? Obviously, I'm sure there's not everybody.
Yeah, it's a Bengali.
আপনারা সবাই তো ইংলিশ যদি বুঝেন না বাংলা আমরা কইরাম একটু আপনারা বেসিক্যালি ব্র্যান্ডিং ও সব সময় পয়সা লাগে না এটা নিজের কাছে সব সময় আপনারা নিজে যদি জানেন কিতা করতে হয় কিতা বেচতায় খেলা বেচতায় এটা আমরা যদি একটু এনার্জি খাটাই এটা এমনই বেচবো বিক্রি হইব আপনারা রেস্টুরেন্টে বইয়া কইরা ও বিজি নাই ট্রুথ ইজ মেনু ফ্রি আপনারা ফালা 25000 I know that because I walk into all these businesses every day in day out. Otalu আপনারা বাড়া যাওকা মানুষে ফাটাওকা একজন কইরা একদিন কইরা খরোকা মেনু ডিস্ট্রিবিউট খরোকা ফেসবুকে জয়েন হোকা আপনারা যদি ফেসবুকে জয়েন না হইতে পারেন get your staff রে হোকা ফেসবুকে জয়েন হও খাজো আইবাই খাজো চেক ইন করবাই use the checking in system like a monitor your staff through the checking in system on Instagram, whether it's Facebook. Get your customers to upload photos. Continue this. You're going to fashion. This is your staff are playing with their phones, whether you like it or not.
Yes, that's right. Very much.
Staff or restaurant take out a phone look at it. Why? Take the picture of the items. Customer look a photo to look. Happy a photo to look. Tell them upload hoida. It's done. Marketing. Thank you.
Very, very, very true, actually. Another thing I could, if I could add here, is your customers, if you can interact them in terms of promoting you through social media, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat, what you can do is you can incentivize them somewhere, maybe a free drink or something. Hey, if you mention us or if you take a picture of our restaurant together, incentivize them some way and see who does the best picture or something. Do some sort of little reward for them, and get them to mention your business. that is, I think, is a very powerful method as well, and it's not really costing you much.
It's costing you nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
and that's my advice to a lot of businesses. Get your customers to help you advertise, and they will. Honestly, they will. It's a matter of.
Second call.
Another caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum caller. Can I have your name, please, and where you're calling from?
Hello?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Hello? Salamatullah.
Walaikum salam.
Bhaiya, what's your question, and who would you like to ask the question to?
Sir, my name is Dawood and I'm calling from Egypt.
Bhai, TV volume down to come on, please.
Sorry, did
TV
you say you call
volume.
from Egypt?
Put the TV volume down.
Yeah, Spanish. I'll turn it off.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
am I live?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was gonna. Sorry about that. You know, I'd just like to call and say, yeah, mashallah, you lot are doing a very good job and everything. I know Yusuf, the brother there with the jacket. I worked with him in
Yes.
Saudi Arabia for a while, and I'm glad to see that Muslims are actually doing something good for the community and everything, good for the business and everything. It's good to see you brothers doing some good work, mashallah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Do you have anything to say to him?
No, it's very good of him to call from Egypt.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. He's investing his time in
Go now, 'cause the
effort.
print's gonna run out
And
now, but
this brother's actually a great inspiration for me myself in the whole financing and kind of business world, if you like. He came up with his own theory called GTM, and it's focusing on promoting education in the Middle East and in kind of third world countries, if you like. So it was
Okay.
a good inspiration.
Thank you for your call, and thank you for taking that time out. Okay.
Thank you.
We were mentioning social media, Facebook marketing, etc. Do you have any advice to give to our viewers in terms of cost reduction, where they can save money in businesses or anything like that?
Yeah, do you want to go?
Yeah, like, alright, where they could save businesses.
2 minutes to go, so if I can just have 1 minute.
No problem.
Answer.
The way they could save money is obviously what like the services that we've mentioned before.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are offering competitive rates. Show us your invoices. We'll try and match it, or we'll try and
Show
diagnose
the
you
difference.
to the right, whoever the cheap supplier is. And obviously, the directors of business club, what it does is gets the bosses together, speak to each other, and share the suppliers, where they buy stuff from, cheap stuff, and they could just from each other they'll learn.
Distribute it.
Okay, no problem. And I think another thing I would add to that is businesses do need to be aware of their everyday expenses. Their everyday expenses may be something like putting petrol in, or maybe your regular groceries. You may feel it's only a little money, but if you find yourself saving money on your everyday expenses, in the long run, it's a huge amount. By the end of the year, you'll see that you've saved thousands of pounds, and £1,000 could mean a part-time staff. So I think, if I could add to that.
Yeah.
Okay, viewers, we have come to the end of the show now, and I'd like to say thank you to my guests and, of course, the viewers watching out there. Viewers, I have learned a few things today, and I'm sure you have, because there's a lot that we covered, and I'm sure there's a lot more we can cover. If you have any questions regarding the show, any questions regarding the Directors Business Club, then please do be in touch. You can email me at businesstoday@ntveurope.net. That's businesstoday@ntveurope.net. Also, viewers, please be in touch with us if you know any successful entrepreneur or any organization you feel that are doing a great job in the community, and we can come and talk about them. So please do give us an email, and I will invite you over into the show. Please do be in touch with us if you have any ideas or suggestions for Business Today shows. We're always welcoming people with their ideas and suggestions. And don't forget, viewers, visit our website www.businesstodayshow.co.uk. You can always watch our past shows on YouTube, which is if you YouTube it and you search for Business Today Show with M A Mukit Miah. Also, the Facebook, we have a Facebook book, so please do look out for that, viewers, and have a look what we've got up there. I think it's Facebook, Business Today Facebook, of NTV Europe Facebook. Actually, it's not a Business Today Facebook, it's an NTV Europe Facebook. Sorry. Here you go, viewers. That's it for me today. We have one quote of the day for you. Robert Kiyosaki said, "The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work." I think that's quite powerful. Viewers, I have a message that I want to pass on to you from our program coordinator, Mr. Fasru Ahmed Chaudhry, about the Business Friends of NTV recognition ceremony happening in Manchester in October the 2nd. So please, if you are interested to be involved or you want to attend, please do call or email us at the NTV studio, and you're more than welcome to come over to the show, but do let us know in advance. Well, viewers, that's it from me today. Please do tune in every Sunday at 5 p.m. For now, tomorrow's business is business today.